Big performance day is today.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about. Hello, welcome to this week's episode of Jared Now Watch Love Live. It's episode number 11. I'm Jared, that is Doc Allen Ladium.
Hello.
And we are discussing season 1, episode number 11, called The Greatest Live Performance.
It's a pretty big claim there.
I mean, for them at this moment, it's going to be their biggest show and most important show if they want to make it into Live Live.
That's true. You're right.
Which is where we begin this episode, because Muse has managed to crack the top 20. They are 19th in the ranking, which makes them eligible for Love Live.
Da-ba-bum!
However, they still have to maintain that ranking by the time they get to the tournament, because they're going to take the top 20 groups and throw them out there. So you're going to have groups that are underneath them vying and clawing for that spot. So like they have to maintain their position or try and climb higher to give themselves a bit of a cushion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to put a lot of pressure on them as a group.
It's basically like us playing School Idol Festival, trying to make sure that we make our rank.
It's true. The exact same. So yeah, they're trying to figure out ways to, keep the momentum going because they've accrued a lot of good momentum going forward.
Mm-hmm.
And also the school festival is coming up. So what better way to show off how good you are as a group and try and, maintain or improve your ranking than by having another show. Unfortunately, the school is very weird where they hold a lottery to determine who gets to use the auditorium.
Yep.
Which is very bizarre. So, like, the club in front of them gets to go and they win the lottery. So they put Nico as the representative to spin the wheel, make the deal, because she is the club president after all.
President, yeah.
So her and Hanukkah are, like, looking at it and making some good faces while they wait for the ball to come out. And it doesn't go their way.
Yep. They get nothing.
They are not allowed to use the auditorium at the school festival. So that leaves them with very limited options. They're like, where do we go next? Maybe we do it in the club room. They're like, we don't have enough space for that. What if we do it in the hallway? Nah, we'll look like dorks.
Dork.
Hanukkah is like, what if we just do it up here on the roof? We got room. We can build a stage here. We can get some people up here. Like, that seems like a good idea. Yeah. And they're like, that's a good idea. Let's do that. So that's what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Then basically a lot of the rest of this episode is like getting prepped and everything to go and get ready for the big performance. And you see like Hanukkah is getting more and more kind of like frantic.
Mm-hmm.
As she keeps going. She's like doing nightly training now. She's like trying to add new steps to the dance and everything. Which I think is adamant here. Like the one of the key things that like is told to her from Ellie is like, hey, you are the center of this song. We all like have to make sure we're doing our part, but you specifically have to like make sure you practice and everything and keep up your maintenance and routine and everything, because you are the center of the song. You are the leader of this group and everything.
And
so
yeah, you got to work double. Like she says, basically you have to do double the work as everybody else.
Yeah. So Hanukkah basically is like, all right, I will take the load of this. I will put all the pressure on myself because I'm going to do this. I'm going to, practice more. I'm going to make sure we can do more stuff if need be. If I find something that I think is cool, let's add it in there because we have to make this the best performance we've done currently, because we got to maintain that rank and everything. So yeah, like you start like everyone kind of can see that like she's becoming more frantic and everything, but like no one like takes her aside and is like, hey, maybe slow it down a little.
Right.
Maybe just take a
take a breather.
Hey, you're doing great. Like I appreciate the effort you're putting in, and you are definitely showing your determination and everything that you're clearly known for. At the same time,
take care.
You don't want to overdo it. You have to take care of yourself. Like, what if you get injured by over practicing? What if you get sick from over practicing? Like, that's not going to do us any favors.
Right.
However, no one says that to her.
Nope.
The only time anyone says anything is like Umi makes mention like on a phone call like the night before the performances. It's like, hey, maybe you should tone it down a little. But even then, like it's like the match has been lit already.
Right.
The gasoline is right next to you. It's not much really stopping it at this point.
Right.
Also, during this, Kotori is very preoccupied by the letter.
The letter.
That we talked about a couple episodes ago. She has not found an opportunity to discuss it with the others. She specifically keeps trying to talk to Honoka, but like anytime she's like, "Oh, hey, just kidding. I'm ready, excited for the show."
Yay.
She is non-committal about talking to Honoka about it.
Yup.
Umi makes a little bit of a mention to Honoka about it because she's like, "Hey, Kotori's been acting a little weird. Has she talked to you about this?" And Honoka's like, "No, has she been acting weird? I haven't really noticed." Because obviously Honoka has been blinders on, focused on getting this performance good and everything. So like she, to a little bit of her own detriment, hasn't been able to like see the broader view of everything else because like she's been told, "Hey, you got to focus on this." So she's been like, "All right, I'm going to focus on this," and that's it.
Right.
And obviously Kotori hasn't said anything to her, so like, how is she going to see that? Kotori calls Umi the night before the performance and basically is like, "Hey, this is what's happening," and Umi's like, "Uh-oh, this is bad."
Yep.
Also, the night before the show, Honoka starts sneezing a bit. Achoo, achoo.
Achoo, achoo.
And Umi, I think, makes him like, "Hey, don't get sick before the performance. Like, all your hard work will have been wasted if you just get sick right before we get to the finish line and everything." And Honoka's like, yeah, I know. And then also, like, after she gets done with that phone call, she's like, "Well, I'm going to go practice again." And it's like, maybe not the best idea, especially when it's raining outside.
Yeah.
So then we get to the performance day. Honoka wakes up late. She is not feeling great. Her voice is raspy. She almost passes out a couple of times. She gets to school late and then like almost passes out there. And they're like, "Oh man, you look rough, dude.
There was
You
something
gonna be
like
okay?"
Nico's like, "Where you been, kid?" or something like that. And I was like,
"Where you
God,
been, kid?"
it's so funny.
She's such a gremlin.
She's such a gremlin.
Honoka basically kind of like downplays it and is like, "Oh, I'll take a cop's job or two. I'll be fine." Also, it is still raining from the previous night, which is very bad because their performance is outdoors, and they're like, "Who's gonna go stand out in the rain and watch us perform? Like, should we all do this?" And they're like, they all come to the conclusion, "Yeah, let's go do it! Yay!
Yay!"
They go out in the rain. Some people show up in their umbrella, Ella, A, and do that. They perform "No Brand Girls," their new song. And just as the performance ends, Honoka collapses.
Who could have seen this coming?
The audience, that's
Yep.
for sure.
Yep.
She is down for the count. And that's how our episode ends. What's going to happen next?
Hal's gonna rage.
Yeah. We got some drama gonna happen in the next couple of episodes.
Drama-lama.
Yeah. Hashtag second year drama is going to be in full force as we next time discuss season 1, episode number 12, entitled Friends. Not the show.
The show's bad.
But if you'd like more from us, go to seasonlanguagecheckup.com or sccool, where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Season Language Checkup and Season Language Checkup OVA. You can also find columns reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Anladium, go to anladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. And you can follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/animecheckup. So next time, join us as things are going to get weird and Al's going to get real mad.
Real mad.